In today's video, we're going to be talking about the on-deck circle and specifically your routine in the on-deck circle, because let's face it, hitting doesn't start when you step in the batter's box. It should start well before that. It should start in the on-deck circle or earlier, and that way when you walk up to the plate, you actually have a plan in mind and you truly set yourself up for success at the plate instead of just stepping in the box and then trying to get ready to hit last minute. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I see so many guys taking their sweet time in the dugout, putting their batting gloves on and, maybe chatting it up with teammates or whatever, taking forever to get their helmet on. Guys, when it's your turn to get on deck, you should already have your batting gloves and your helmet on when you're in the hole. When it's your turn to get out on deck, do it in a hurry. Get out on deck as soon as possible. All right, so we're out in the on-deck circle early. Once you're out here, you have two jobs. You have to get yourself physically ready to hit and mentally ready to hit. Is you want to develop a routine of, okay, within the first few seconds, how can you get your body physically ready to hit? So whatever that is, and it has to be a routine.
Stretch and get loose. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I like to do a few arm circles forwards and backwards with both arms, right? I like to twist it out, just to get my back loose. I may stretch my legs a little bit, all right? Whatever it may be, do your thing. Just give yourself time to do it.
All right, so the very first component of the on-deck circle, getting physically ready to hit, that part's done and over with. Now it's on to the next component, getting mentally ready to hit. And that starts with timing the pitcher. And specifically, when you get here, you want to time the pitcher's fastball. And too many times I see hitters, again, just so caught up with the physical side, with the bat weights and maybe talking with someone outside the stadium, right, outside the playing dimensions. Guys, do not do that. You're throwing away an at-bat, because when you're in the on-deck circle here and the hitter's at the plate, you literally should be timing every single pitch like you were the one in the batter's box. That's going to give you an advantage. That way, when you step in the box, if you want to, you can go and ambush that very first pitch. You don't have to take a pitch to get your timing or anything. So that's the first step with the mental side of things. Time the pitcher and time his fastball. The reason why I say time his fastball is because that's the way we want to hit. We want to time the fastball and adjust to everything else off speed. Because if we have good fastball timing, right? We've timed the fastball. We've done a really good job of being on time with the fastball. If he throws us an off-speed pitch, it's really easy to keep our hands back, hold up for just a split second, maybe, sink down just a little bit and then adjust to that off-speed pitch. It's easy to put the brakes on and adjust to something slower, but it's not easy. Let's say we're timing up his curveball, for an example, because that's what we think we're going to get, and then he throws us a fastball, juices one up. It's very hard to quicken and speed everything up and then hit that fastball, right? So get out here, every single pitch, you want to be timing every single pitch. Don't waste a pitch, and make sure that you're on time for his fastball.
We talk all the time about timing, right? Here's talk about timing. Well, part of timing is figuring out exactly when do I get ready? When do I get my front foot off the ground so that I'm on time for the pitch? Don't wait until you get up to hit to start getting in sync with the pitcher. Do it beforehand. So here's Descalso right here on the on-deck circle, and I'm just going to play this through right here, and just watch how much he's in sync, right? He's putting himself basically in an at-bat. Right? Him and Goldschmidt right here, both getting their foot up at the exact same time. So he's put himself basically in the box, okay? And And he's saying to himself, okay, when do I have to get ready here, right? Because it's going to be different depending, every pitcher is going to be a little bit different. Some guys are going to be faster, some guys are going to be slower, big leg kicks, small leg kicks, and the same thing with hitters. All hitters are going to be a little bit different. So I have to figure out for every single pitcher, when do I start to get ready? When do I pick my front foot off the ground, okay? And this is where you do it. And maybe you go through here, you get your foot down, and you go, ooh, I would have been a little bit late on that ball right there. Okay, I got to get ready a little bit earlier. And the next time you try it again, and maybe it takes a couple pitches, but eventually you feel pretty good about it. And you go, okay, I know when to start now. I know when to get my front foot off the ground so that I get my foot down on time to hit. Now let me come right up here and take that into the batter's box. When I was with the Indians, our coach used to always say, you got to dance with the pitcher, right? It's about dancing with the pitcher, about getting in rhythm and in sync with him. That's what timing's all about.
And so while you're timing his fastball, you also want to be getting into the next phase, which is develop a game plan for your at-bat. Now, obviously, the hitter at the plate, that he might determine, your game plan might change, but what is your plan in terms of when it's your turn to hit in a couple seconds, when you step in the batter's box, what are you looking for? Are you truly mentally ready to hit? Are you ready to attack the first pitch if it's there, or are you not ready to hit and you need to do something to get ready, right? What pitches is he likely going to throw you? What did he throw you last time? What is the pitcher trying to do to get you out? These are all things that you can run through your mind as you're sitting here like this and you're just getting your good fastball timing down. So come up with a plan. Come up with, maybe you saw this guy, maybe it's your first at bat of the day, but earlier in the bullpen you saw that he has a breaking ball, but he can never throw it for a strike, like hardly ever, 1 time out of 10. So what can you do then? What's your plan then? Well, just eliminate that pitch. Anything that spins, I'm taking it because he's lucky to get it over the plate. So what am I doing? I'm sitting dead red fastball, and anything else that spins, anything off speed, I'm taking it. Boom, now you have a game plan. Or maybe this pitcher constantly is throwing you on the outer half of the plate. Well, then your game plan has to be let the ball travel, expect it outside, and then react inside, but expect the ball outside, let it travel, and then hit it to the opposite field. But no matter what your plan is, have a plan. The last piece of the puzzle is I want you to use your mind to your advantage and visualize past success. All right, so your mind is your most powerful tool, and whether you consciously think about it or not, you're always having thoughts running through your mind, and so you can either use those to your advantage or you can allow them to creep into your head in a negative way, and it can be a disadvantage. So what I mean by that is, you can have one of two voices talking to you when you're in the on-deck circle. You can have the voice of, I'm the man, this pitcher has nothing on me, bring that weak cheese over here. I'm going to crush if he throws the ball over the plate, I am hammering it. You can have that positive mentality of, I am crushing this pitcher, or you can have the mentality of, man, this guy's pretty good. I don't know, last time he struck me out, his stuff's pretty filthy today. I don't know if, hopefully he walks me. Yeah, maybe he'll walk me. Maybe he throws four off-speed pitches in the dirt in a row and walks me. Maybe I'll get on base that way. You see how two different thoughts going through your head can drastically affect your confidence and even your body language, right? If you have that negative self-talk, you notice that your body language just completely changes. And so the best way it's easy to say, well, visualize positive thoughts. The best way to do that is think about past success. So think about whether it's against that guy or not. We've all, if you've been playing baseball for a while, you've had success. You've hit a hard line drive before. So go back, even if it means taking some deep breaths and closing your eyes just briefly and thinking about, bring yourself back to that moment. Bring yourself back to that scene, set the stage in your mind. Imagine what it, looked like when you saw that beach ball coming in towards you, and imagine what it felt like when you made contact with that ball and it exploded off your bat into the gap in left center field, right? If you imagine past success, it's really going to help you out with having real success here in the next couple minutes. Pretty much it for our on-deck routine. And so we've got ourselves physically ready to hit. We've got ourselves mentally ready to hit. Now the last component, walk to the plate with confidence. When it's your turn to hit, puff your chest out a little bit, take some deep breaths. And when you're walking up to the plate, still remain visualizing that past success and really just walk to the plate with confidence, because if you don't have confidence in yourself, then nobody else will. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you're already beat before you step in the box.